Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, everybody, and welcome to the final video of the day. In today's final video, we, of course, predict every single NFL game. That is what we are going to be doing in today's third and final video. However, if you guys are new to the channel, you already know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, turn that bell on, as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. Tomorrow, we'll have Big Ten reactions and predictions. We'll talk a little bit of high school football as well. Friday, we'll probably have Dynasty. We have not hit Dynasty in a hot minute, so we'll probably play some NCAA college football. And, of course, then we will start all over on Monday. However, with that being said, we got to predict these NFL games, so let's go ahead and do that right now in this video. Alright, so kicking us off on Thursday Night Football, we, of course, have the Texans going into the Jets. The Jets are a poverty franchise right now. I don't know what to say, but that's just how it is. The Jets, they suck. They got blown out last week. I'm expecting the same this week. However, when it comes to the Texans, C.J. Stroud's got to find the ball to Nico Collins. Stephon Diggs is now out for the entirety of the 2024 season. If you guys did not see that article yesterday, he's out for the year, so CJ's got to get the ball to his other players like Nico Collins, Dalton Schultz. I'm expecting him to be a big part of the offense as he was a little bit last week. Expect him to get more involved in the offense. However, if you're the Jets, that defense has got to contain CJ Stroud, Dalton Schultz, Nico Collins. I don't think they do, and I think the Texans get a very, very big win on Thursday Night Football. Starting us off on Sunday, of course, we have the Saints going into Carolina. I think the Saints are going to win this game in a very, very close matchup. However, I say that it's going to be close because Bryce Young did not play all that bad last week. I think he's in line to start again with Andy Dalton's thumb injury right now. I think that he can lead this team to at least a couple of wins this season. I still believe in Bryce Young. I don't think it's time to give up hope. He needs to develop a little bit more, sure. But he didn't play all that bad last weekend. I'm expecting him to carry a little bit of that momentum into this season, or in this game, excuse me. However, when I look at it, I think that the Saints just have the better offense. Chris Olave's back. Rashid Shaheed is back. Obviously, you're facing a rookie quarterback, so that Carolina defense, without Derek Brown right now, is going to have to contain Spencer Rattler. J.C. Horn's got to look to get there on that side of the ball. Obviously, Jadeveon Clowney's got to get involved a little bit as well. However, I don't see that happening. I think the Saints win this one 27-24 in a close matchup. Up next, you got the Commanders going into the Giants, and if this was last year, this would have been a very, very boring game. However, I'm interested to watch the Commanders. They're riding high off of a very, very emotional win for that team. Obviously, Caleb Williams, the Chicago Bears, definitely probably deserve to win that game. However, the Commanders, they won that game. They're cruising right now. I expect that trend to continue, especially against a struggling Giants team, with one of their only bright spots being Malik Neighbors, who also seems to be a little bit injured right now. So with that said, I'm expecting the Commanders to get the job done on the road in New York on Sunday. Next up, you got the Dolphins going into the Bills. This is going to be a very, very fun matchup as well. Not sure why it's not a 3:25 or a primetime game. However, this is going to be fun. I'm really intrigued by this matchup. Obviously, Tua is coming off of his return, losing to the Cardinals, by the way. Might I add, go Cards, baby. However, with that said, I still got the Bills in this matchup. Bills trading for Amari Cooper just obviously put more emphasis on them winning this game. I expect them to win this game by far. I think that the Dolphins, obviously with Tua still not being 100%, does hurt them as well. And I think the Bills, with this game being at home, also helps them majorly. And I think the Bills are going to win this matchup at home against the Dolphins. Up next, you got the Chargers going into the Browns. I don't know who to pick in this game, man. I really don't. Obviously, Chargers, I believe they're coming off of a loss. Browns coming off the upset win over Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. I think I'm going to go with the Browns here. I really do. I think I'm going to go with Jameis Winston. If Jameis Winston plays just to a little bit of what he played last week, I think that they can win this game. I think they will. It's at home, and the Browns should win this matchup at home against the Chargers. So you got one of the snooze fest games of the week. That is the Patriots going into the Titans. I got to go with the Titans here, man. I really do. I don't think Drake May has it in them to win this game. I think the Titans are by far the better team. They're at home, so they should be able to get the job done at home in this one. Up next, you got the Cowboys going into the Falcons. This game is going to be very, very intriguing. Cowboys coming off of a almost win against the 49ers, who were banged up. The Falcons, I believe, they're coming off of a massive win against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, their first place in the NFC South. I'm going with the Falcons here. It is only logical to go with the Atlanta Falcons right now. They're cruising one of these last couple of games. Cowboys, they've been struggling a little bit. Trayvon Diggs is, I believe, hurt right now, which does not help us at all when it comes to this game. De'Aaron Bland should be back this week, though. He has been moved off of IR and should be practicing this week, getting ready for this game as well. However, with that said, gotta go Falcons at home in the Dome, and they should be rocking and get the win against the Cowboys. Next up, you got the Raiders going into the Bengals. I gotta go with the Bengals here. They're coming off of a very, very close loss to the Philadelphia Eagles last week. However, Raiders, they just suck right now. I expect the Bengals, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, to get on the right track in this one and win this game at home. Up next, you have a very intriguing matchup here. The Broncos going into the Ravens. A lot of really, really good 12 o'clock games for this weekend. However, when it comes down to it, I think the Ravens are the better team. Obviously, they're coming off of an upset loss to the Cleveland Browns, of course. However, when it comes down to it, Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, they're way more experienced than the Denver Broncos, who, of course, just absolutely murdered a really pitiful Carolina Panthers team. I expect the Ravens to get the job done at home against the Broncos, and they should win this one with really ease. Up next, you got the Bears at the Cardinals. Very intriguing matchup here. Cardinals won the last two games. Bears last week coming off of a heartbreaker Hail Mary pass from Jaden Daniels. That was a thriller. However, with that said, I think I'm going to go with the Cards, man. I'm wearing the jersey right now. I don't see anyone stopping the Cardinals right now. They are cruising. Kyler Murray's playing really, really well. I'm expecting that train to keep going. And at home against the Chicago Bears, who have a rookie quarterback as well. And the Cardinals should get the job done at home against the Bears. Up next, you got the Jags and the Eagles. Got to go with the Eagles here. They're coming off a great win in Cincy on the road in a whiteout game. The Jaguars, they suck. They're coming off of a bye week, I think, if I'm not mistaken. However, with that said, Eagles by far the better team, so I got to go with the Philadelphia Eagles in this one. Moving on, you got the Rams at the Seahawks. A very interesting matchup, if you're asking me. I think I got to go with the Rams here, the Seahawks. They've been struggling the last couple of weeks. When it comes down to it, though, I believe the Rams are on a little bit of a win streak, if I'm not mistaken. Do not quote me on that, but the Rams right now are playing better than the Seattle Seahawks, most definitely. So I got to go with the Rams on the road. I think it's going to be a very, very close matchup. However, I think that the Rams are going to get the job done on the road in Seattle. Up next, you got an NFC North matchup here. The Lions going into the Packers. Lions coming off two really, really solid wins. I expect that train to keep rolling. I don't know if Malik Willis is in line to start for the Green Bay Packers with Jordan Love's injury. However, so I got to go with the Detroit Lions on the road in Green Bay in this matchup. And the Lions should get the job done. Up next, you got the Colts Vikings to close us out on Sunday Night Football here. I got to go with Vikings. They're going to bounce back. I mean, the Colts, they're not starting AR. They're starting Joe Flacco this week, so a little bit of quarterback change for them. I think that's going to factor in heavily in this matchup. Sam Darnold still has been playing really, really good football, even in the last couple of losses. I expect him to get the ball to Justin Jefferson, get the ball to Addison, get the ball to his playmakers, and the Vikings should get the job done at home against the Colts. And to close out the week, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going into the Kansas City Chiefs on Monday Night Football. This is going to be a very, very fun matchup. However, the league is just helping Mahomes. The Mahomes is going to win. I don't know what to say right now. The Chiefs, they're 7-0 when they really should have like 4 wins max on the year. Got to go with the Chiefs. The league is going to give them that third Super Bowl. That's just how it's going to be, and the Chiefs will get the job done at home. That's just how the NFL works. And, of course, that is where I'm going to leave it for today's third and final video of the day. If you have not already, hit that like, subscribe, turn that bell on as we try our best to post on this channel every single day. With that said, I'm going to hop off, get this edited so you guys can watch it on time. Have a great rest of your day. If I don't see you in tomorrow's video, enjoy the weekend. Obviously, there's college football on every single day. Gonna be fun. World Series game number 5 tonight as well. MLS playoffs. You got the NBA action as well. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.